remember those early mornings when the rooster called the day, with a pair of worn-out work boots and a dream to find our way. The lumber came from the valley, the nails came one by one, but the love we put inside those walls was the hardest work we've done. These are the hands that build our home, through the sunshine and the rain, hands that carried heavy burdens, hands that worked through joy and pain. Every board and every doorway holds a story of our own, a lifetime of love and sacrifice in the hands that build our home. You planted flowers by the window, I repaired the old wood fence. We didn't have much money, but we had a love that made good sense. The children filled the hallway with laughter every night, and those little rooms became a palace when they were filled with light. These are the hands that build our home, with faith to see us through, hands that held each other tightly when the hard times came in view. Every scratch and every wrinkle tells the journey we have known, up to hearts that build forever with the hands that build our home. The years may leave their markings, like the weather on the door, but every crack and every corner shows the love we work for. The walls may need some mending, the roof may face the storm, but love is what keeps standing long after the work is done. Now the grandchildren come running through the fields beside the lane. They hear the old stories when they see our window panes. The house still holds our memories, the laughter and the tears, a monument of faithful love built across the years. These are the hands that build our home, and they'll hold you till the end, through every change western sky, in the home our love has known. So let the old house keep on standing, let the winds and seasons roam, for the strongest walls were never wood, they were the hands that built our home. The springtime found us dreaming by the creek beneath the trees, with wildflowers all around us and hope upon the breeze. Summer brought the harvest and long days in the sun. We learned that love grows stronger when two hearts beat as one. Together through every season, through every changing sky, we'll walk the road before us with your hand holding mine. When the leaves begin to fall, or winter's cold winds call, love will lead us safely home, for faithfulness is the key to all. Autumn painted golden colors across the rolling hills. The old barn stood like a promise that faithful love fulfills. Winter gathered softly around our little home, but the fire inside our hearts never left us alone. Together through every season, through laughter and through tears, every sunrise brought new blessings, every sunset treasured years. The storms could never break us, the winds could never win, because love stood like an old oak with roots held deep within. Time may write its story in silver through our hair, but every line reminds me of the life we've learned to share. The years are not our measure, the miles don't tell it all. The greatest gift we've ever known was answering love's call. Now the grandchildren gather on the porch at eventide. The old guitar still echoes with you right by my side. The seasons keep on turning, yet one thing stays the same. I'd choose this life beside you if I could live it all again. Together through every season until the setting sun, we'll thank the Lord for every mile this faithful love has run. When heaven's gates swing open beyond the western blue, I'll still be walking hand in hand forever there with you. So let the seasons keep on changing as the years gently fall. True love is found in faithful hearts together through them all. We stood before that little church with the morning sun aglow. Two simple hearts and wedding rings, not much else to show. We promised love through every season, whatever life might bring, and heaven smiled upon the vows we placed inside those rings. The promise we never broke still lives inside our hearts. Through every mile and every prayer, we never drifted apart. Time may leave its footprints and silver fill our hair, but the promise we never broke is still waiting there. We build a home with calloused hands, and laughter filled each room. The children learned about true love as flowers learn to bloom. There were days of honest labor and nights of whispered grace, yet every trial only drew closer in love's embrace. The promise we never broke was stronger than the storm, like an old oak by the pasture, standing steady, safe and warm. The winds could shake the branches, the rain could fall all night, but faithful love kept leading us toward the morning light. Lighter with your hand holding mine. The years became our testimony, written softly in our souls, showing love is more than words. It's keeping what you told. Now the porch swing gently rocks, the grandchildren laugh nearby, the old guitar still knows the songs beneath the western sky. we look back with thankful hearts for every passing year, because the vows we made long ago are still alive right here. The promise we never broke will outlive passing time. It's carved into our memories like an old familiar rhyme. When the final sunset finds us and heaven calls us home, we'll carry that unbroken vow to where true love goes on. So if someone asks the secret to a lifetime bright and true, tell them it's the promise we never broke and the love that carried us through. There's an old Bible on the kitchen table. Its leather's worn and thin. The pages hold the fingerprints of where our lives have been. Mama read by the window, Daddy bowed his head. Those timeless words became the hope by which our family was led. The old Bible on the kitchen table was more than ink and gold. It carried every prayer we prayed, every promise it still holds. When the world grew cold around us, it showed us what was true. The old Bible on the kitchen table always led us through. On Sunday mornings early, before the church bells rang, we gathered all together as the robin sweetly sang. The coffee gently steamed, biscuits warmed the air, and every blessing started there with a thankful family prayer. The old Bible on the kitchen table saw every joyful tear. It witnessed every wedding vow, each passing faithful year. When burdens seemed too heavy, its words became our song. The old Bible on the kitchen table made weak hearts strong. The children learned forgiveness from the verses Mama read. They learned to walk with kindness by the words that Jesus said. The seasons came but one thing stayed the same. That worn-out book kept pointing us toward love instead of blame. Now the children have their children, the house is quiet now, but the old Bible still is waiting where it always somehow found us. Its pages softly whisper as the evening shadows fall, that faith and love together are the greatest gifts of all. The old Bible on the kitchen table will outlive passing years. Its promises still comfort us through happiness and tears. When my final journey's over and heaven calls my name, I'll thank the Lord for every truth that old Bible first proclaimed. So if you pass an old farmhouse as the evening shadows fall, remember many hearts were shaped by the old Bible on the kitchen table. I remember those early mornings when the rooster called the day, with a pair of worn-out work boots and a dream to find our way. The lumber came from the valley, the nails came one by one, but the love we put inside those walls was the hardest work we'd done. These are the hands that build our home through the sunshine and the rain, hands that carried heavy burdens, hands that worked through joy and pain. Every board and every doorway holds a story of our own, a lifetime of love and sacrifice in the hands that build our home. You planted flowers by the window, I repaired the old wood fence. We didn't have much money, but we had a love that made good sense. The children filled the hallway with laughter every night, and those little rooms became a palace when they were filled with light. These are the hands that build our home with faith to see us through, hands that held each other tightly when the hard times came in view. Every scratch and every wrinkle tells the journey we have known of two hearts that build forever with the hands that build our home. The years may leave their markings like the weather on the door, but every crack and every corner shows the love we worked for. The walls may need some mending, the roof may face the storm, but love is what keeps standing long after the work is done. Now the grandchildren come running through the fields beside the lane, They hear the old stories when they see our window panes. The house still holds our memories, the laughter and the tears, a monument of faithful love built across the years. These are the hands that build our home, and they'll hold you till the end. Through every changing season, through every road we bend. When the final sunset finds us and our earthly days have flown, we'll rest beneath the western sky in the home our love has known. So let the old house keep on standing, let the winds and seasons roam. For the strongest walls were never wood, they were the hands that build our home. I remember that Sunday morning, the sky was painted blue. The church doors opened softly when I walked toward you. You wore a simple white dress, I wore my Sunday best, and two hearts made a promise that would outlast all the rest. Forever began with I do, when my heart became one with you. Two hands held together, two dreams became brand new. Through every road we traveled, through every mountain we climbed, forever began with I do, and it lasted through all time. We didn't have a fortune, just a small house and a dream, a kitchen full of laughter, and a garden by the stream. We built our lives with patience, with faith to see us through. Every morning brought a blessing, because I woke up next to you. Forever began with I do, beneath that old church light, with a prayer upon our shoulders and the stars above so bright. The seasons kept on changing, but one thing stayed in view, the promise made that morning when I said those words to you. There were winters we remembered, there were storms we had to face, but love became our shelter, and kindness kept its place, like an old oak standing tall. Through the years and changing weather, the vow we made that day held our hearts forever. Now the years have left their stories in the lines upon our hands, but I still see the young girl who helped me make my plans. The old church bell still echoes across the fields we knew, and every time it rings again, I hear those words I do. Forever began with I do, and it never lost its flame. Every sunrise tells the story of a love that stayed the same. When the western sky grows quiet and our final day comes through, I'll thank the Lord forever for the day I said I do. So let the bells keep ringing, let the old memories shine. Forever began with I do, and forever will be mine. The rooster sang at daybreak as the morning kissed the land. You reached across the table and gently held my hand. No riches filled our pockets, just an honest way to live. We found the greatest treasure in the love we chose to give. Faithfulness is key to all, to every dream we've known. It built these weathered fences, it turned this house into a home. Through every storm and sunrise, through laughter and through tears, faithfulness is key to all, growing stronger through the years. The fields have changed with seasons. The harvest came and went, but every seed of kindness brought a life without regret. The old porch held our stories, the barn kept every prayer, and every board beneath our feet reminds me you were there. Faithfulness is key to all, to every vow we made. It carried us through winter winds and summer's golden days. It taught us love is patient. It taught our hearts to see the greatest road we'll ever walk begins with loyalty. There were nights of quiet worry when the future seemed unclear, but hope stood by the window and whispered, love is here. We leaned upon each other, never letting go, because the strongest roots are found where faithful hearts can grow. Now the children have their families, the grandchildren laugh and play. The old oak still is standing where we knelt one springtime day. Our hair has turned to silver, but our promise still shines bright, like a lantern in the darkness, leading us each night. Faithfulness is key to all, more precious than pure gold. It's the song our lives have written, the greatest story told. When the final trail is calling beyond the setting sun, I'll thank the Lord for faithful love and the life that we've become. So if you ask what matters most when all is said and done, faithfulness is the key to all, and love will always be the one. I was raised where the fence lines ended, and the good Lord knew each name, where a handshake meant forever, and the truth was worth the same. My father said, son, remember, when the world pulls you apart, the richest man is always one with an honest heart. An honest heart never wanders, it always knew the way through every winding country road and every passing day. Gold may lose its luster, fame may fall away, but an honest heart never wanders, and true love always stays. We built our little farmhouse with weathered hands and prayer. You stood beside me smiling, and I found my heaven there. The fields gave us their harvest, the skies their summer rain, and every promise that we made was never made in vain. An honest heart never wandered from the vows that we held dear. It stayed through every harvest moon and every passing year. When storms roll through the valley and hope seemed hard to find, an honest heart kept beating strong, with your hand holding mine. The road may tempt a traveler with places bright and new, but love is found in staying with the one who's always true. Like the river finds the ocean, like the dawn will find the day, a faithful heart keeps coming home, it never loses its mood. Now our hair has turned to silver, the porch swing gently sways, the grandchildren fill the front yard with laughter and with praise. The old guitar still echoes songs of yesterday, and every note reminds me why I choose this way. An honest heart never wandered, it stood the test of time, through every joy and heartache. Your faithful hand found mine when the western sky grows quiet and my journey reaches home. I'll thank the Lord that love like ours never had to roam. So if you're searching for forever, there's one truth I've come to know. An honest heart never wanders, and that's how true love grows. I remember that Sunday morning, the sky was painted blue, the church doors opened softly when I walked toward you. You wore a simple white dress, I wore my Sunday best, and two hearts made a promise that would outlast all the rest. Forever began with I do, when my heart became one with you. Two hands held together, two dreams became brand new. Through every road we traveled, through every mountain we climbed, forever began with I do, and it lasted through all time. We didn't have a fortune, just a small house and a dream, a kitchen full of laughter and a garden by the stream. We built our lives with patience, with faith to see us through. Every morning brought a blessing because I woke up next to you. Forever began with I do, beneath that old church light, with a prayer upon our shoulders and the stars above so bright. The seasons kept on changing, but one thing stayed in view, the promise made that morning when I said those words to you. There were winters we remember, there were storms we had to face, but love became our shelter and kindness kept its place. Like an old oak standing tall through the years and changing weather, the vow we made that day held our hearts forever. Now the years have left their stories in the lines upon our hands, but I still see the young girl who helped me make my plans. The old church bell still echoes across the fields we knew, and every time it rings again, I hear those words, I do. Forever began with I do, and it never lost its flame. Every sunrise tells the story of a love that stayed the same. When the western sky grows quiet and our final day comes through, I'll thank the Lord for for the day I said I do. So let the bells keep ringing, let the old memories shine. Forever began with I do, and forever will be mine. Springtime found us dreaming by the creek beneath the trees, with wildflowers all around us and hope upon the breeze. Summer brought the harvest and long days in the sun. We learned that love grows stronger when two hearts beat as one. Together through every season, through every changing sky, for us, with your hand holding mine. When the leaves begin to fall, or winter's cold winds call, love will lead us safely home. For faithfulness is the key to all. Autumn painted golden colors across the rolling hills. The old barn stood like a promise that faithful love fulfills. Winter gathered softly around our little home, but the fire inside our hearts never left us alone. Together through every season, through laughter and through tears, every sunrise brought new blessings, every sunset treasured year. The storms could never break us, the winds could never win, because love stood like an old oak, with roots held deep within. Time may write its story in silver through our hair, but every line reminds me of the life we've learned to share. The years are not our measure, the miles don't tell it all. The greatest gift we've ever known was answering love's call. Now the grandchildren gather on the porch at eventide. The old guitar still echoes with you right by my side. The seasons keep on turning, yet one thing stays the same. I choose this life beside you if I could live it all again. Together through every season, until the setting sun, we'll thank the Lord for every mile this faithful love has run. When heaven's gates swing open beyond the western blue, I'll still be walking hand in hand, forever there with you. So let the seasons keep on changing as the years gently fall. True love is found in faithful hearts, together through them all. I remember those early mornings when the rooster called the day, with a pair of worn-out work boots and a dream to find our way. The lumber came from the valley, the nails came one by one, but the love we put inside those walls was the hardest work we'd done. These are the hands that build our home through the sunshine and the rain. Hands that carried heavy burdens, hands that worked through joy and pain. Every board and every doorway holds a story of our own, a lifetime of love and sacrifice in the hands that build our home. You planted flowers by the window, I repaired the old wood fence. We didn't have much money, but we had a love that made good sense. The children filled the hallway with laughter every night, those little rooms became a palace when they were filled with light. These are the hands that build our home with faith to see us through, hands that held each other tightly when the hard times came in view. Every scratch and every wrinkle tells the journey we have known, of two hearts that built forever with the hands that build our home. The years may leave their markings like the weather on the door, but every crack and every corner shows the love we worked for. both may face the storm, but love is what keeps standing long after the work is done. Now the grandchildren come running through the fields beside the lane. They hear the old stories when they see our window panes. The house still holds our memories, the laughter and the tears, a monument of faithful love built across the years. These are the hands that build our home, and they'll hold you till the end. Through every changing season, through every road we've been. When the final sunset finds us and our earthly days have flown, we'll rest beneath the western sky, in the home our love has known. So let the old house keep on standing, let the winds and seasons roam, for the strongest walls were never wood, they were the hands that built our home. There's an old Bible on the kitchen table. Its leather's worn and thin. The pages hold the fingerprints of where our lives have been. Mama read by the window, Daddy bowed his head. Those timeless words became the hope by which our family was led. The old Bible on the kitchen table was more than ink and gold. It carried every prayer we prayed, every promise it still holds. When the world grew cold around us, it showed us what was true. The old Bible on the kitchen table always led us through. On Sunday mornings early, before the church bells rang, we gathered all together as the robin sweetly sang. The coffee gently steamed, biscuits warmed the air, and every blessing started there with a thankful family prayer. The old Bible on the kitchen table saw every joyful tear. It witnessed every way each passing faithful year. When burdens seem too heavy, its words became our song. The old Bible on the kitchen table made weak hearts strong. The children learned forgiveness from the verses Mama read. They learned to walk with kindness by the words that Jesus said. The seasons came and vanished, but one thing stayed the same. That worn-out book kept pointing us toward love instead of blame. Now the children have their children. The house is quiet now, but the old Bible still is waiting, where it always somehow found us. Its pages softly whisper as the evening shadows fall, that faith and love together are the greatest gifts of all. The old Bible on the kitchen table will outlive passing years. Its promises still comfort us through happiness and tears. When my final journey's over and heaven calls my name, I'll thank the Lord for every truth that old Bible first proclaimed. So if you pass an old farmhouse as the evening shadows fall, remember, many hearts were shaped by the old Bible on the kitchen table. The rooster sang at daybreak as the morning kissed the land. You reached across the table and gently held my hand. No riches filled our pockets, just an honest way to live. We found the greatest treasure in the love we chose to give. Faithfulness is key to all, to every dream we've known. It built these weathered fences. It turned this house into a home. Through every storm and sunrise, through laughter and through tears, faithfulness is key to all, growing stronger through the years. The fields have changed with seasons. The harvest came and went, but every seed of kindness brought a life without regret. The old porch held our stories. The barn kept every prayer. And every board beneath our feet reminds me you were there. Faithfulness is key to all, to every vow we made. It carried us through winter winds and summer's golden days. It taught us love is patient. It taught our hearts to see the greatest road we'll ever walk begins with loyalty. There were nights of quiet worry when the future seemed unclear, but hope stood by the window and whispered, love is here. We leaned upon each other, never letting go, because the strongest roots are found where faithful hearts can run. Now the children have their families, the grandchildren laugh and play. The old oak still is standing where we knelt one springtime day. Our hair has turned to silver, but our promise still shines bright, like a lantern in the darkness, leading us each night. Faithfulness is key to all, more precious than pure gold. It's the song our lives have written, the greatest story told. When the final trail is calling beyond the setting sun, I'll thank the Lord for faithful love and the life that we've become. So if you ask what matters most, when all is said and done. Faithfulness is the key to all, and love will always be the one.
I was raised where the fence lines ended, and the good Lord knew each name, where a handshake meant forever, and the truth was worth the same. My father said, son, remember, when the world pulls you apart, the richest man is always one with an honest heart. An honest heart never wandered, it always knew the way through every winding country road and every passing day. Gold may lose its luster, fame may fall away, but an honest heart never wandered, and true love always stayed. We built our little farmhouse with weathered hands and prayer. You stood beside me smiling, and I found my heaven there. The fields gave us their harvest, the skies their summer rain, and every promise that we made was never made in vain. An honest heart never wandered from the vows that we held dear. It stayed through every harvest moon and every passing year. When storms rolled through the valley and hope seemed hard to find, an honest heart kept beating strong, with your hand holding mine. The road may tempt a traveler with places bright and new, but love is found in staying with the one who's always true. Like the river finds the ocean, like the dawn will find the day, a faithful heart keeps coming home, never loses its way. Now her hair has turned to silver, the porch swing gently sways, the grandchildren fill the front yard with laughter and with praise. The old guitar still echoes songs of yesterday, and every note reminds me
why I chose this way. An honest heart never wandered. It stood the test of time. Through every joy and heartache, your faithful hand found mine. When the western sky grows quiet and my journey reaches home, I'll thank the Lord that love like ours never had to roam. So if you're searching for forever, there's one truth I've come to know. An honest heart never wandered. That's how true love grows. I remember those early mornings when the rooster called the day, with a pair of worn-out work boots and a dream to find our way. The lumber came from the valley, the nails came one by one, but the love we put inside those walls was the hardest work we'd done. These are the hands that build our home, through the sunshine and the rain. Hands that carried heavy burdens, hands that worked through joy and pain. Every board and every doorway holds a story of our own, a lifetime of love and sacrifice in the hands that build our home. You planted flowers by the window, I repaired the old wood fence. We didn't have much money, but we had a love that made good sense. The children fill the hallway with laughter every night, and those little rooms became a palace when they were filled with light. These are the hands that build our home, with faith to see us through, hands that held each other tightly when the hard times came in view. Every scratch and every wrinkle tells the journey we have known, of two hearts that build forever, with the hands that build our home. The years may leave their markings, need some mending. The roof may face the storm, but love is what keeps standing long after the work is done. Now the grandchildren come running through the fields beside the lane. They hear the old stories when they see our window panes. The house still holds our memories, the laughter and the tears, a monument of faithful love built across the years. These are the hands that build our home, and they'll hold you till the end. Through every changing season, through every road we've been. When the final sunset finds us and our earthly days have flown, we'll rest beneath the western sky in the home our love has known. So let the old house keep on standing. Let the winds and seasons roam, for the strongest walls were never wood. They were the hands that build our home. There stood be that little church with the morning sun aglow, two simple hearts and wedding rings, not much else to show. We promised love through every season, whatever life might bring, and heaven smiled upon the vows we placed inside those rings. The promise we never broke still lives inside our hearts. Through every mile and every prayer, we never drifted apart. Time may leave its footprints and silver fill our hair, but the promise we never broke is still waiting there. We built a home with calloused hands, and laughter filled each room. The children learned about true love as flowers learn to bloom. There were days of honest labor and nights of whispered grace, yet every trial only grew us closer in love's embrace. The promise we never broke was stronger than the storm, like an old oak by the pasture, standing steady, safe and warm. The winds could shake the branches, the rain could fall all night, but faithful love kept leading us toward the morning light. There were dreams that came together, there were tears we shared as one, but every burden felt much lighter with your hand holding mine. The years became our testimony, written softly in our souls, showing love is more than words, it's keeping what you told. Now the porch swing gently rocks, the grandchildren laugh nearby. The old guitar still knows the songs beneath the western sky. We look back with thankful hearts for every passing year, because the vows we made long ago are still alive right here. The promise we never broke will outlive passing time. It's carved into our memories like an old familiar rhyme. When the final sunset finds us and heaven calls us home, we'll carry that unbroken vow to where true love goes on. So if someone asks the secret to a lifetime bright and true, tell them it's the promise we never broke and the love that carried us through.